And still with us, May Golan, Likud minister in the office of Prime Minister Netanyahu. And May, let me ask you, you among those who criticized the previous Bennett government on issues of security, failing to bring security, claiming that the composition of the coalition was endangering security, and yet we've seen this surge in terror recently. Is this government going to be able to bring Israeli security?
Absolutely, yes. Let me tell you, compared to the former government, where they all sat among themselves and waited for the assembly of Ashura to decide what is right and what is wrong, and they were all of them held by the throat for Mansour Abbas to tell them what they can and cannot do. Here, yes, we had terror attacks. Yes, they were horrible, and we will fight them. But let's remember, this government was formed in order to bring safety and security, personal safety and security to the citizens, and it shall be done. And let me tell you, we have a very hard-working ministers that believe in what they do, and we are not going to let low-life terrorists that think they can weaken the strength of Israel and her independence, but what they're doing, and definitely not Hague and the UN and the rest of the anti-Semites around the world that think that they can tell us how to protect our borders, how to protect our citizens, and how to protect our men, women, and children. In the end of the day, no one from them deals with what we do. No one of them knows what it means to go into shelter bombs and keep our children when they have they can't sleep at night because they have rockets among their heads all day and all night. I'm telling you, this is hard. It's a hard beginning because our enemy tests us. He knows that we have a very strong, united right-wing government that won't let our enemies anymore dictate to us how our life is going to be. And I'm very proud of the laws that are being submitted right now in the government and the ones that are going to be submitted.
The reports that Israel it may or may not have agreed to delay some moves in the West Bank. We've seen the defense minister Golan already order the evacuation of some unauthorized outposts in the West Bank. What is the policy of this government, and is it worth antagonizing the United States in order to build more settlement homes in the West Bank at this time?
First of all, I don't think anyone is antagonizing the United States, definitely not the parliament. I will tell you that. It was very painful to me, May Golan, to see what I saw when they tore up the houses and the people from their houses, and when they tore up trees from the land that people worked so hard for them. But we're a country that keeps the law. Unlike the enemy from the other side, we keep the law. And let me tell you, this government will build and build and build. It's one promise for me to you. She already is starting to doing it by the law, under the law. Nothing will not be under the law. But I'm telling you that the state of Israel was formed for the Jewish nation that survived the Holocaust and survived 2,000 of years of exile. And we are going to build in everywhere that we can in the state of Israel.
This does antagonize the United States at the time when the U.S. and Israel are, for example, making big decisions on how to deal with the Iranian threat.
Yes. Well, as much as I have tremendous respect for the United States, obviously, but I don't see it in any way revolves around the fact that we have the right to build in our own land. And let me tell you, this is the country of the Jewish land, okay? Not the illegals, not the Palestinians.
Well, there are Palestinians that live here too.
Okay, no problem, and they live where they are, and we're not doing anything against it. We are not murdering them; they are murdering us. And they are building illegally, and we're trying to sit in our country when we were living here for decades and decades and thousands of years. Now, in the end of the day, I can tell you that everywhere we can, we will build. I'm pro. My other associates in the parliament or in the Knesset are pro, and I'm hoping that we will understand that we don't have to ask for anyone's permission to build in the Jewish state. No one.